Hello, hello. We're back with Humankind. This is our second time around playing this game. How's everybody doing? And the game is very loud again. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see here. I keep making it less and less loud every time I play it, and it keeps getting more and more loud. I don't really understand how sound works. Does anybody know how sound works? Yeah, so last time we started playing the game. This is our avatar. We got through the Neolithic era, and now we're back to we're back to the game. Hi Grumpy Fatso, hi Bilinks. Yes, it's Stegosaurus people. That's right. I almost forgot. How long ago? When was it that we started playing this? Was it 2 days ago? I don't remember. I think it was 2 days ago, right? Feels like forever. What happened? What happened in this time? I don't remember what happened in this time. Well, I'll tell you what happened this time. I got a better camera. That's what happened. And I also messed around a little bit with my settings. So the stream should hopefully be a little bit more stable and a little bit more smooth as well. Although you did... Yeah, Tuesday, that's right. Yeah, it was Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm hoping that this time around the stream is a little bit more smooth because when I put the link to the stream into like an analyzer program, there's this like analyzer website that tells you what's wrong with your OBS setup. It actually told me that I'm supposed to run it as administrator and that my settings were all wrong. So I went and fixed my settings, and let's see how it goes this time. And also, the side effect of that is that I'm actually recording this stream for the first time. So perhaps I'm going to upload it as well. Let's see how it goes. All right, let's go back. Let's see what's going on. I remember that we fought a couple of deer. We fought a mammoth, specifically a white woolly mammoth, I believe. That was cool. It almost kicked our ass, but maybe not anymore. And yeah, and we discovered a neighbor, and our neighbor was certainly some kind of empire. I don't remember which empire, but they were sort of friendly to us, but kind of scary because they had like more stars in advancement to the era. So yeah, look at this. So here's the main kind of wait a second. Let's switch. Let's make ourselves smaller. Yeah. So look at this. There's this fame meter, right? So we have these different sieves here that excuse me, that have different number of these stars or points, right? And the number 1 has 147, number 2 has 70, and we are all the way, the Stegosaurus, all the way down at number 5, which means that we are not as far into the advancement to the end of the ancient era as we would like to be, and that is because we actually haven't managed to unlock any of our faction bonuses here. We're not far from a couple of them, so we're gonna try to like gather a couple of them here. This is a very interesting system. These what are they called? Era stars, right? They're very interesting because like, so you need to gather 25 of them to advance to the second era, and we haven't gathered any, but we are almost there on like most of these things, right? So if you look at this, so like I'm guessing that how much fame? Oh, 0. Oh no, 0. What? Wait a second. What happened here? Era stars unlocked this turn would grant 0. Is that because they unlocked them? Is that what happened? I don't know what happened. That's very interesting. Okay, what about deeds? What can we do? Because I was under the impression that if we accomplish this achievement right here, so get 6 out of 6 technologies, then it would get us some amount of fame. But it looks like somebody else did it, and they got it. Okay, what about these? Conquer each continent, get access to every strategic and luxury resource. This seems crazy cakes. Build a wonder, Ptolemy, map each continent. Yeah, this is kind of a bummer. Maybe just this turn you can't do it anymore. Let's see what happens. Yeah, maybe it is this turn. That's what I was thinking as well, Billings. I think it might be that. Ooh, I got a really weird synchronization issue suddenly. The game updated earlier today, and now I can see that there's this kind of VSync thing going on. Let's see. Let's mess around with the settings a little bit. Before we start playing, let's see. This is all fine. FPS lock. Let's lock it at 60. Also, I'm not sure we need it to be full screen window. I just want it to be full screen, but I guess this is fine. Is this better? No, that's not better actually. This is not better at all. Well, I guess we'll play like this for a while. Okay. Well, it is this turn, so let's go. Where's this? Oh, is this the other? It's the other people. Okay. I actually heard from a friend I talked with at work today or yesterday, and he told me that when he settled like this on the edge, like on the border of some other civ, so you can see here, this is our city and this is their city. When he settled like this, they attacked him because apparently this pisses them off. It's pretty common 4x thing as well, so that you wouldn't like block other people in. So it's designed so you wouldn't actually exploit the vulnerabilities and the kind of like the deficiencies really of the AI. So I think we're not going to be converting this city into a city for a while, although I do want that silk. But anyway, it seems like a good idea to me to capture also a couple of these regions, so we have like a continuous territory all the way down here. So when we close our borders, these people can't actually cross all the way down to our capital very easily. Also, I do want to gather more resources, so let's try to do those things. What is this? Kuma. Okay, this is some kind of land transport. Let's see what this is. No? Okay, this one can't. Okay, well, I'm gonna send you there as well. And then I'm gonna end the turn. Oh, wait, no, come here. What is this? Bronze working researched. Forged fiery crucibles. Bronze is stronger and more durable than copper and transforms room, tools, weapons, and armor. Excellent. Okay, so we got this bronze working, which means that we got our Babylonian special unit, Shabudla Kwasti. I don't know how to read Babylonian. I don't know about you guys, but not me. Let's check it out. Let's check out how we are advancing on our star thing here. So we need a 600 influence here. We do need 12 population and or units, so we need to build a bunch of units. And we need to build more districts. How about this thing? Okay, so if we get 2 more technology, we're gonna get a whole bunch of Iridia, like a whole bunch of fame. And if we get that amount of fame, we're actually gonna be on the 2nd place. Actually, we're gonna be on the 1st or 2nd place, which is not bad. Let's try to research something quick. Because I do want to advance to the next era. I think it must be some kind of diminishing returns thing, right? So after that, we're gonna get this, and this gets us food, and gets us money. I do need an industry, because with industry, we're able to actually build things much faster. So we're gonna get this as well. Okay. And we're not gonna spend influence that much. We just need to gather a whole bunch of influence. Oh, actually, I think it doesn't matter. Current value is 150, to be honest. So I think this is cumulative. So it means that it doesn't matter if you spend it. That's good. It would have been a bummer otherwise. Okay, I don't wanna fight this guy. I don't wanna look at him. Who are you? What is this? Independent people. Okay. So if you pay money or influence to patronize action, you will be able to increase your relationship with this independent people, per turn showing you support and strengthening their empire. And with time, you'll reach thresholds that will unlock special actions depending on the nature of the nation, violent or peaceful. For example, you can gain the ability to hire the armies and mercenaries. By the resources, be assured that they will not attack you or map vision. Ultimately, you may be able to assimilate them. Okay. So let's verify our theory here. So current value 443. So let's spend a little bit of influence on these people. And still 443. Okay, and we have some money. We can spend some money as well on them. So this should get us like almost over the edge here, right? I do want to kind of get their trust, so we get some bonuses from this. I don't want to conquer them necessarily, but I'm getting a little bit worried that we're gonna get cut off from our outpost over here. So maybe I'll send this guy like maybe there, and then try to actually build one. Okay, well let's first get to that region actually in the first place. Zone of control. The adjacent tiles to a hostile army unit are called their zone of control. Okay, so this is hostile now? It can't be. Moving through the zone of control will cost you more movement points. Right. Well, this is a pretty standard mechanic, really. This is actually something all the way back from D&D times, right? Like when you play D&D, if you're standing close to somebody else's unit, like an enemy's unit, they get an attack of opportunity if you're trying to leave. So this is kind of the same thing. The idea is basically to prevent hit and run tactics with this mechanic. So, well, I mean, they're not really hostile, so who cares? I just want to go away. We got an offer. Open borders. So see, that's what I mean. This is kind of like them exerting their like soft power on us, kind of, right? Like, because if so we're not like exactly super friendly. I mean, we're a little bit friendly, right? So their war support. Actually, no, we're not that friendly. Okay. So the problem is like they might actually just like invade us and then declare war, and then we're already invaded, which kind of sucks. But if I counter it or if I refuse it, then they might actually get even angrier at us and be more likely to attack us. It's kind of like a catch-22 here. I'm gonna accept it for now. I don't really need to move through their territory, but at least I don't want to piss them off for now. Don't really have anything to trade. Maybe this. How about export? Okay. Okay, this guy has these 2 units. Maybe, yeah, so this is peaceful now. Oh, it's a beer, okay. Okay, you got here because we wanted to heal this one, so we're gonna do that. And we got an event. In the teeming, iconic city of Sipar, musicians are a celebrated part of the local culture with a long history of holy rites. They bring nobility to religious rituals, jollity to palace celebrations, smiles to the sick and ailing, courage to marching armies, and distraction to the gods. Alas, they are still too small in number, especially the good ones, and now word of their renown has reached across the empire. Lords, priests, commanders, among others, are grousing that their city deserves such artists too. How will we satisfy them? So street musicians riddle Sapar. They could help commerce elsewhere, even if they distract learning. Parsimonious, that's a perk. Less enlightened citizens result is capital earmarked for schooling, and innovation is kept in the treasury coffers. No, we're science people. We don't want that. Overproductive. Yeah, that's what I want. Yes, there you go. Fun historic fact, bronze is made from copper and tin. Copper is common, but tin is rare. Most of it, tin in Mediterranean came from Mayans in Anatolia, Turkey. They traded with whole Mediterranean. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that they won't really... let's see, actually, maybe we do get tin, but I haven't actually seen tin as a resource here. So I think in this game, to simplify it, they just make it so that you make it out of straight up copper and nothing else. I don't like the city a lot because... Ooh, Nubians have a special interest in this place. I don't like that. But I want to capture this province here, so let's try to get there. Yeah, next time. Calendar researched. Now that you're living in permanent settlements, villagers want to track the changes of the seasons and organize the planting of crops. So look at that. We're winning. We're number 1. There you go. In your face. Who are you? Nubians. In your face, Nubians. Because we got 2 stars from researching the science. So more on era stars. Era stars cover the 7 gameplay affinities and have 3 objectives per era, each unlocking an era star when fulfilled. Once an era star is unlocked, a new objective unlocks for the related affinity, and so on, allowing you to earn a maximum of 21 era stars per era. Cool. Excellent. So we got builder stars, so we just need to build more districts to get more. Specifically, we need to build 6 more. We need to get more influence to get this. This is a good one, actually. We got 175 for this. You may create a good enough bronze brass with different metals. They really simplified to copper alloy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hi, Serge Muller, by the way. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I wonder which one we should go for. This seems like the easiest one to achieve, honestly. And this one, what does it want from me? It wants us to attach to a city. Seize territory is attached to any city. So I guess outposts don't count because we only have 2 cities, so it's 2 out of 6. It's interesting. It's interesting how that works because an outpost gives you some bonuses, but then you have to actually like build a city on it so that you spend, I think you spend influence to build a city. So it doesn't count as a city until then. And then I wonder why actually. Why doesn't it count like as a city? What's to prevent me from putting an outpost in literally every province, everywhere, like as soon as possible? Why is that not a strategy? I think I could break the game with that, or something. I wonder. Maybe then I just spent too much influence, and that's how limited. Yeah, we know game. We know. Gunlung Mulu. You discovered the Gunlung Mulu natural wonder. Gained a bunch of science. Awesome. Converted to Nubians. Oh no. I see. So Nubians captured this region. I see. Cultural conversion. Sphere of influence. I see. Okay, let's keep reading. So you have a trade route with this empire. Great, you now benefit from its FIMS bonuses, and you might also be able to build special units and infrastructures. But trade routes can be fragile. All the neutral and territories the route goes through have roundhouses which can be destroyed by ransacking armies. And I guess this is the trade route in question. So this one is actually going on water, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Extractors can also be ransacked. Cities can be besieged, and buyers and sellers might go to war. In all of these cases, the trade route will be broken. But of course, you can also break other trade routes. Cool. Trade tab, yes. If you know the position of the tile containing an exploited luxury or strategic resource, you can buy access to the resource. If it belongs to an empire with which you can trade, we will cover trade in more detail soon. Okay, so I guess this means that this place here is actually not controlled by Nubians. Maybe it is controlled by Nubians, actually. It kind of looks like it is. Because you see there's like a dotted line over here and it's their color. So I'm guessing we're going to have to start buying stuff from them now. Oh well. Air unlocked. Oh. Yeah, we know game. Thank you, game. Research and tech that lifts your city count is crucial. It essentially doubles the... Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. World deed accomplished. Be the first to discover Gunmulu. Oh, nice. Cool. We discovered that, by the way, by making an alliance with these guys. Okay, so we can't go there. This has been captured, so that's a copper source that's gone to waste. This one hasn't yet. So we're gonna try and capture that place over here because I really want to have the copper in our empire, and I do want to have horses, which we also don't have, I think. No, we do have over here, actually. Okay. Well, there's an event over here. Let's go look at that. Gold. Okay. Who are you? Mercenaries. I don't care. Wait. Can get more money to them. Global proximity 12%. No, can't. Okay. Let's go capture this place over here, build an outpost. I want to build an outpost in this place. That's not bad. Yeah, shiny city up on a hill. There you go. Let's do that. Sounds good. So researching, yeah, it was easier before, but since the limited influence income and added influence sinks, it really turned into a bottleneck. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Okay. Well, I do want to capture this place, and I also really want to capture this place. So we're going to try to do that. I want to capture this one because I don't like Nubians being spread out so much. And I want to capture this one because it has copper, and it also has a bunch of luxury incense resource. Even though I don't really care about incense that much, but I do care about Nubians. Or I do care about the copper, I mean. City stability. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was wondering where that was. Stability of a city is the degree of control that you, as a ruler, exert over its population. If it gets too low, and bad things will happen. Okay. Let's see. So, currently at 90%. Will evolve every turn by 3% until it decreases. Until it reaches 93%. Expanding districts or territories decreases its stability, so these actions are only available when the city stability is sufficient. Right, okay. So this is beginning to sound very similar to Endless Legend, actually, because in Endless Legend, the more cities you build, the less stable your cities become, the more unhappy your citizens are, the less are the yields, and so on and so forth into the downward spiral of a strategy game. Okay, sounds legitimate to me. We're gonna go over here. We're not gonna wait for this guy to heal because that's not that important. And we're gonna start converting this into a real city soon. But first, outpost management from outpost empires can exploit all the resource deposits. Okay, that's the point of an outpost. Makes sense. We are going to do just that. We're going to exploit the silk over here, and we're gonna try to trade it to our friends over here. How do I do that? Don't remember how you do that. It's not this. Investment for merchants. Nubians invest in your sage extractor. Okay. So where's the population gain count? Yeah, this is events. Let's see. What about religion, actually? Tenets are representations of the principles and commandments of religion that you can unlock when your religion has enough followers. Each tenet has a specific gameplay effect that reflects its inspiration. The meter below indicates how many more followers you need to unlock the next tenet. Okay. State religion. Below the name of your state religion, you will find key information. The religious leader is always the empire with the religion as a state religion that controls the majority of its holy sites. Holy sites are specific districts that increase the faith of their affiliated religions. In the territory they are erected, followers are the inhabitants of a city that follow a specific religion. Okay. Can we get more tenants? I guess not, because we don't have enough followers. To have more followers, you need to build more follower buildings. Okay, gotcha. What about, like, the question is, heads up market, choose who you want to appraise. I don't know what this is, actually. Can I not do this? I can't. Escape does nothing. I don't want to do this. What I want to do is I want to talk to the Nubians, but I forgot how. And here's where our interface problems begin. I guess this. Okay, yeah, just click on their icon. Okay, so what I want to do is I don't want to propose an alliance. I want to trade more with them. So currently, import, export. It doesn't look like I can click on anything and export it, which is interesting because I thought that there would be like a way to... There would be a way to trade more things, but I don't think there are. What about trade everything? Yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know. Doesn't look like we can trade anything else. For the time being, at least. Maybe this is a science scene to unlock. That could be a thing. Who's not doing anything? Alright, we got our horse archer. So you are gonna go here and guard our outpost. Maybe fight some deer along the way. And over here, we're building an astronomy house. Okay. We know about that. Okay, next turn. World Deed unlocked. Wonderful Gunung Mulu. Yeah, okay, we've done that before. I wonder why it keeps popping up, because we've already done these things, right? Babylon converted to a new religion. Yes. Sipar converted to a new religion. Okay. Okay. Okay, these people are going to build me an outpost somewhere here. But it looks like this is not a good place for it, so I'm gonna climb this hill first. Blades of the Empire. As your horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now with military power spread over several regiments, it is time to decide the nature of the soldiers who compose your armies. Okay, so army composition. Let's see. I can only trade either all resources or only luxury resources. Yeah, so I'm actually trading all resources, and I'm currently buying horses from them, which I don't really want to do anymore. I just want to stop that. In fact, I would like to export something to them, but the game doesn't seem to let me to do that, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so army composition. Who should fight for the Empire? Conscripts or professionals? Liberty or death or authority? Okay. I mean, when I move to Liberty, right? Let's do that.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
That's not really why you get a professional army. You get a professional army so that you don't have people who have no idea what they're doing fighting in your army. Not just because, you know, people who know what they're doing are doing. I mean, not just because they want to, they do it. It's because it's kind of rational thing to do as well, if you can manage it. Masonry researched. With the ability to hew rocks into precise blocks held together with mortar, buildings can last centuries instead of years, transforming the character of cities. Okay. What are we researching, by the way? I kind of forgot. How do I... Okay. Right. Okay. So we're pretty good at this whole science thing, to be honest. Let's see what we can, how far we can get here. Get +2 stability, industry and river, food and river, science per researchers and a research slot, money and market quarters. Got a chariot you can build, fishery, and we can board vessels. That's cool. Like, we're pretty good at researching things, so might as well do this. This looks pretty good, actually. Let's do that. Let's do that. Attitude change. The Nubians now feel differently about you. Okay. How is that? How do you feel about me, Nubians? Well, they're less supportive of war, so that's good. Ask for alliance and access to more treaties to also... Okay, let's do it. They're probably gonna refuse and attack me. Oh, we're agreed. Okay. They have accepted. Okay, we have a friend. So we got cheap trade, customs union. The buyer is acquitted from any non-essential fees for accessing this empire's resources. The seller still gains the same amount of money. So this is interesting. Look at this. So before, this screen looked completely different. So because we have changed our relationship from peace to alliance, we actually get a completely new set of agreements, and you have to get them over again. So this is done probably so that you kind of keep maintaining like your relationship with this faction. So you don't just kind of, you know, stop and sit on your relations, so that you actually keep actively participating, which is closer, I guess, to what you could do in real world. Because, for example, in Civ, you kind of do something and then it just kind of degrades automatically. It's very, like, everything's very automatic. This is very kind of, I have to keep working to make it do what I want. What about this? Plus influence on empire. Okay, we do want to get more influence, but we do want get more science as well. Let's see what gets us closer to our victory points. Science. For sure, science. We're gonna get science. Which was what? Which is this. There you go. Scientific agreement. Excellent. I think we're gonna stop it here. Okay, these people are building us an outpost. Okay, we don't have enough, actually, we don't have enough influence to build an outpost. This is fine. Wait, there's a bear. Wait, go fight the bear. We haven't fought a bear yet. No, we did. We fought the bear in the Neolithic age. Haven't fought an ancient bear. That's very different, obviously. Can we build this now? Yeah, we can. So I know that, okay, it takes 90 here. Interesting. For some reason, it takes 40 there. But it takes 90 here. I don't know how this works. Well, I guess we're gonna stand here and claim it in a second, but for now we're gonna wait. Yeah, see, they built a city here as well. They're expanding. Maybe we should also expand. We should expand like over there. New event, melody for every occasion too. Creating an institution dedicated to music in every city was an excellent idea. I don't know I did that. I didn't know I did that. Performers produce refined, delicate compositions, and many pay for the privilege to hear them play. Music is a serious, artful practice carried out by trained adepts. The strict classical music culture is well established. Euphony. Music is a sacred art, only to be performed by those with the requisite learning. I mean, this is elitism, but sure, why not? Why is this stone rings thing taking us forever? We're gonna build something. We're gonna build a unit, and we're gonna build specifically, okay, we need copper for this unit. We're gonna build an archer here. Wonder why the stone rings is being like this. Okay, it's because it's managed by the city, and while it's managed by the city can't build anything. Maybe because it's higher? I don't know. No, it's not because it's higher. It's actually, you're talking about this territory, right? It's probably because, yeah, Russian rock. Yeah, it's because this thing here is not just based on the height. It's just like in general in this region, for some reason, it costs me 90 more to build this. Maybe it's because, oh, I know why. You know why? It's because it's further away from our closest territory. So this actually has a sphere of influence, right? So look at this. So this is our city, closest city, and it has a sphere of influence, which includes this region, that region, this region, and this region. And because of that, in all of those regions, building an outpost costs 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, right? This one here is actually one removed, so it's 90. I'm gonna bet you anything that that one up there is also, there you go, it's also 90. Right, so this is actually made sure specifically so you don't go and build these things all around the map and go and block everybody in. Very, very clever. Unfortunately, it's not good news for us. We're gonna stand here and wait it out because I don't actually need to capture this territory, but I really do need to capture this one. Would be great to also capture these two on the way to our city over here. Okay. And turn. There you go. Yeah, let's go. What is this? This wasn't here before. Who are you? Okay, we got another agreement. Shared logistics. Units can be upgraded while within each other's territories. Empires share their transport infrastructure. Sure. Sounds good.
Your proposition is advantageous.
Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, now we have 90. Now we can build this outpost here. We're gonna build it over here. There we go. I thought we had built another one somewhere, didn't we? Maybe not. Maybe we didn't. We were supposed to build one somewhere in this territory, actually, weren't we? No, we can't. Well, I mean, that's okay as well. That's okay. This one's supposed to fight a bear, but there's no bear anymore. Aerostars, look at that. Why? Because we got a population, I'm guessing. Yes, we got a population. And we're now 340, so we're still ahead of the Nubians. In your face, Nubians. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the next science reward quickly as well. So let's see how that goes. Curiosity collected, found ruined shrine, provided plus 40 influence and plus 15 to science. This is good. Outpost is not created yet. There's a bear. I found a bear. I'm gonna gather this resource or this curiosity. What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be capturing something? Yeah, this is a good place to capture, I think, no? Wait. Wait, no, stop it. I want to capture this one. Oh, it costs 100 here. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, let's capture this first and then capture the next one. Because I do want these courses, mostly so that they don't get it. Because they already got the copper from me. I don't like that. Okay. Did we build this? No, we didn't. Let's kill the bear. Okay, the bear has the supremacy. So we're gonna... So the combat is very interesting. I still don't think I quite understand what is happening, or like rather what the strategy is, because this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 3 tile combat area. And I can both move and attack on the same turn. And I'm pretty sure I can move all the way to the end, because I don't see any like speed on any of my units, so I can move like all the way to the edge and attack them, right? Which means that there's no penalty for just moving all the time, so it doesn't actually matter if I'm standing here or there or where, right? I'm not sure. Okay, I can't move here because this one is actually this actually costs more because it's behind the river, right? This one, however, can come here and attack. Okay. The bear's gonna need to get out of the river, so we're gonna see what we can do. Let's see how this goes. Oh, okay, no, it can attack from here actually. Okay. But we have higher ground, so we're good. We're good. I think I'm getting a hang of this. Yeah, probably when you have ranged units, and when also I heard that there's also like other objectives that you have. Like right now, the only objective type we have is you just kill them till they're like, you know, just hit them till they're dead. Eventually, you're gonna have like capture the flag kind of thing, and then it introduces even more kind of movement mechanics. For now, it's very simple, fighting bears. So, okay. Well, I guess we might as well capture one of these territories. In the interest of... Wait, who is that? Oh, okay, it's a forest. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, in the interest of maybe getting closer here, or to this rather, like, strategic resource we don't know about, maybe it's uranium, or whatever, oil, might as well capture this place. What do you think? Should we capture toward the right, or should we capture toward the north? East or north? I don't know. What do we have here? Yeah, so we can't capture this. I want to see what that is about. What is this about? Ransack. I don't know what that was. I guess I got some money from this. Era start unlocked. One of the cultural conversion ended. Intan has been added to the sphere of influence of Nubians. Okay. What did we get that for? Because we got enough influence. That makes sense. How are we doing? We're doing great. Doing very well. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I think north, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think north is better. So we're gonna build this one over here, and then it's gonna become cheaper to build that one up there. This is our city as well. Oh, actually, we have a city here. What am I doing? We have a city here. Very good. Okay, let's gather the luxury resource over here. And let's gather this one over there. And then next turn we're going to also get the copper. We don't need it yet because we're not actually building those units yet. But we have these two regions. We have this region, we have that region. That is Nubians, so we can't get it. I think it makes sense to now go and connect our empire together as well. So we're gonna go and capture these two. Or that one, maybe. Yeah, let's capture this one. Let's capture this one. Curiosity collected, gold, excellent. Let's collect that one as well. Okay. And maybe we can... Yeah, we can't actually build anything yet. But we can... We're pretty fast on the horse, so we can probably go get this one. You people can't really do anything here. I keep exploring. Okay. And we got another event. A game of prophecy. With the empire thriving, a new game hailing from a foreign land beguiles the population. Everywhere you go, the distinctive game board and pieces catching your eye. I don't know what game that is. It kind of looks like a game I once saw in a museum in Crete. They had it like in the museum. I actually took a photo and posted it on Twitter because it was very interesting. They didn't know the rules of the game, but the game was like something stupid, like 3,000 years old, and people already played it back then. It would be really cool to play a game that old. Insisting on a public demonstration, you play the game under instruction if the palace in your palace court, but the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy became clear. You are fated to lose everything. What will you do? Well, we could silence it. We can overlook it because it's bullshit. It is bullshit. Oh, hi Nari, really nice to see you. How are you doing? We're having a weird expansionism streak over here. And this here is a 3,000-year-old game that we're trying to figure out whether we care or not that it tells us that we're going to lose everything. It's kind of like tarot cards, I guess. So if we're superstitious, we're losing science. So that's a no-no. I think I'd rather spend some money and silence these people. The royal game of yeah, very good. Yeah, let's just silence this. But it's bullshit. It is bullshit. No such thing as a prophecy. Unless you're in Harry Potter. In that case, there is definitely such a thing as prophecy. Zhang converted to new religion. The people of Zhang converted to Babylonian shamanism. Oh, and Zhang is this people Zhang? No, it's some kind of other... We don't even know. We haven't met them. But they have converted to our religion, so I guess... Oh no, Zhang is this place. Okay, it's this place. Okay. Cool. Okay, and we're gonna get copper finally. Can't afford the other one. Let's keep going. Hydrology researched. Okay. Okay, how are we doing with science? We need a bunch of cheap science, right? Yeah, we need two cheap sciences. Let's do that. Gonna get fishing, and we're gonna get... Do we need a chariot? Not really. We do need money, though. So I guess it's taxes. The market. Yeah, writing seems like a good thing to discover, honestly. Not gonna lie. Writing is pretty badass. So I'm not sure. I guess we should merge these people now, because they're faster this way, and we're gonna go and I think we're gonna go hang out down here still, because we want to capture this place, right? So we're gonna go hang out over there. Eventually, I'm gonna transition this place to be a city, I think, because it's pretty strategically important. Not sure what to do with you. We've already explored everything. Let's go stand over here for now. New event, the first calendar. Exeton. Hey, thank you. How many cities? I only have 2 cities, but I do have, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 outposts, right? So we have these 2 cities, and then we have 4 outposts. So what we discovered playing this is that outposts are really good for really quickly getting access to resources that are on the territory, and also to capture the kind of the area that there is on, so that we can get the resources quickly, and the area can then be traversed by the enemy, right? And the cities are good for building stuff. So now we have, I think, pretty much enough territories. I think we should start like actually converting some of these into cities. So I'm actually kind of wondering if I should convert this one into a city, because it's right here on the border with our, ally. It's still a 4x game, so the ally can turn into an enemy any day. And it might be a good idea to have a little bit of fortification here. Also, this one is kind of like a border town as well. I don't know, we might have some enemies on this side as well, we just haven't explored yet, so who knows. I'm hoping to send these guys... Oh, can't. Oh yeah, we need to do the events first. Right, let's read this. The first calendar, the invention of the calendar, heralded a glorious day in the Empire's history. Now with 2 major cities and numerous farming affairs needed to be harmonized across the land, it is time to standardize this calendar. Traders must have an easy means of synchronizing their activities. By what means do you wish to track the days? I mean, Google Calendar, obviously. Solar, the learned assure you that this calendar will better stand the passing of the seasons. Okay, and lunar calendar, the waxing and waning of the moon is something familiar and comforting to the people. So this moves us more toward tradition, and this moves us more toward progress. We're going toward progress. Let's see. Okay, can we now go, please? No, not yet. Next turn. Okay. Okay, how much does it cost to convert this place into a city? Ooh. Whew. Yikes. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this one is still being created. That one. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold off on building cities for a second, because holy moly, I think we're gonna be in trouble if we keep spending our influence this quickly. Some money out of this. So it seems like it makes sense to still keep going around. So I'm gonna send this guy down here, so that we actually find these little curiosities, and then as we find them, we actually... Oh, this one is gonna go fight a bear, isn't it? What is this thing? I don't know what this is. Who are you? You're a mercenary. How are we doing against the mercenary? Not great. We're not doing great. Mayans. Yeah, we're gonna fight a bear. Okay, we built this thing in the city. So, what should we do? Let's take a look. We do need more influence. We need to capture one more district. So we're gonna build a district, I think. This is still a little bit far. Own 6 territories attached to any city, including the city's territory. Yeah, we're not there yet. These things really seem hard to follow because they're very different and there's a lot of them. So I think probably the most rational way of getting stars is actually going through this. And I think the next one we're going to get is this one over here from building something. Let's build a district in this Babylon city here. Okay, we actually unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. So what do we want? We want money and we want influence. Is there anything here that will bring us influence? Vision range and garrison. Interesting. Plus stability. Well, this city has a lot of stability, so it doesn't really need this. Stoneworks. Plus industry and mountain. Plus stony. Yeah, this makes construction faster. Oh, this one. Ooh. Plus industry per copper. And we actually do have copper. This looks promising. Right? And population growth. I mean, I think we're okay population-wise. Yeah, let's do this. Wait, where is it building? This is not a... Oh my god, this is infrastructure? Wait, no, we need a district. We need a district, and we're gonna build in... Garrison, fortification, industry... Yeah, let's build this farmer's quarters actually first. I like that this gives us science also. Yeah, this is good. Let's do that. And we're gonna do this first actually. Wait, no, not this first. Come on. Can I? Yeah, there you go. There you go. So in 7 days we're gonna get this, okay. The Loophole Show, hi, yes, welcome. It does look a little bit like Civ, but it is, we have so far discovered quite a lot of differences, actually. For example, the way combat works is very different. Let's see, we have a unit over here going to hunt a bear. So when we get there, you'll see what the combats actually look like. They look a little bit more like in an Amplitude game, or if you will, in Heroes of Might and Magic or something. You have this 3x4 field, and you move your units around, and then you attack. Like it's more kind of on a separate map, right? So there's a little bit more strategy, I guess, going on, because there's also elevation. Like you can see here that this is a mountain. So if I stand up here and I shoot down, I get an advantage and extra damage to the enemy standing down here. And then there is also what else? Yes, the technologies work differently, right? So if you look at this technology screen, I can't unlock all the way to the end, right? Because this is all grayed out. It is grayed out because we're not in that area yet. So this is kind of a combination between the idea of Age of Empires and Civ, right? Because we actually go from one era to the next, right? So far we're in ancient era, and we actually started researching classical era tech, but we also advancing through the eras, and every time we advance to the next era, we evolve our civilization into another civilization. So we actually started with some tribe, now we're Babylon, the year is 3666 BCE, and then we're going to get to the classical era, and we're going probably switch our Civ again, and then we're going to get another perk. So the perk we got here is that we're actually really good at science, but our cities are a little bit unstable. So that's kind of how it works. So let's read what's going on here. Fate of the free cities. The world, as it ever was, is divided into the rulers and the ruled, great sprawling empires and proud independent cities. Your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget the part these free cities can play. Okay. So we need to decide what's our stance. And this is different, right? Like you can see here, this is the Civic screen. It's not about kind of equipping these cards. I think that's how it works in Civ. And you also unlock them in a tree as well. In this case, you have these sliders. You have these 4 sliders. And then depending on what decision you choose, it moves you more toward kind of the conservative side of the things or to the kind of progressive side of the things. So here the scale goes from tradition to progress. This one goes from liberty to authority. This one goes from homeland to world. This one goes from collectivism to individualism. So depending on which policies you enact, you get different bonuses. So this one will get us minus 50% on higher army cost, and this one is going to give us minus 50% on assimilate cost. So there is this independent people in the middle of our empire. We will want to assimilate them for sure. So we're going to enact this one, and it's going to move us towards homeland. Well, that's okay.
They may have more to offer than just their weapon. Assimilation does seem better.
All right. How are we doing with that assimilation, by the way? We spent all of our influence on these guys. Look at that. What can we do here? They distrust us. Oh yeah, it's because that's interesting, right? So the more similar your ideology is, the better your proximity will be. So this is kind of cool, right? So we just looked at our civic screen, and we are kind of on this side of the scale, so we're moving closer toward them. And then next time we got a decision on the civics, we need to think about the fact that we have to move more toward individualism, and the closer we move to them ideologically, the better is going to be their relationship to us. And this is totally different, by the way, from how the relationships work with civilizations, because I don't think there is a slider like that for civilization. I don't see it, at least, anyway. I do want more influence on empire, so let's try to propose this treaty to them. Excellent. Yeah, so I think this is just for the city-states here. So this works a little bit different. So I can't do anything with them yet, so let's wait until next turn. Okay. So, population gain. Population lost. Which one is Sipar? This is Sipar. So this place needs more food. How long is this going to take? I don't know why this is taking so long. Why is this taking so long? Collective minds. Oh yeah, that's the problem. So I forgot. Last time we were playing, we enabled this. So this game also has this kind of boost mode. If you played Frostpunk, it has this kind of overdrive mode in Frostpunk where you make your generator produce more heat, but then it's degrading quickly, right? So you'd use that to get through like really, really high frost levels, right? So you survive through the night or whatever. This has something similar but for science. So you make it so that your city is everybody transforms into a scientist in the city and starts really actively researching everything. Now the problem with that, of course, is that we don't have any food, so that's a problem. So let's build some food over here, and yeah, and then we're gonna build this archer later, maybe not even an archer. Let's build this guy. But it's gonna take a lot of turns now because we forgot about this, so that we would advance in science. Okay. Almac converted to a new religion. People of Almac converted Babylonian shamanists. Excellent. Our religion is growing. Very good. Let's go. I go get that.
For both of our
Customs union. Hell yeah. Let's do customs union.
position is advantageous.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to fight a bear. And so I can show you guys also how this works again. It's very interesting. It's very different.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of civilization.
Hey, we can write. We got a calendar and writing and everything. I do want to swim. Would be really cool to build a ship, wouldn't it? So we're researching fishing, and after that we're going to research this.
Now, things that one generation learned can be passed to the next, via something more reliable than campfire stories.
Excellent. There you go. We got a combat. So the funny thing here is that so now we are in the pre-combat phase. And in the pre-combat phase, we can't actually attack anybody. We can't even see them actually. We can just place these guys like on the higher ground or like behind the river, so they're harder to reach. Let's see, what's the like? Is this a higher ground as well? Yeah, this is. So this is probably the best place to place our units at the moment, and then we'll wait. Like you can't go any higher than this. Here's the bear, and it attacks us, and he's kind of in trouble. Bear's in trouble. Boom. This works very much similar to like something like Heroes of Might and Magic or Banner Saga. I mean, it's much simpler though because there's bigger armies. I can't see this getting a little bit tedious when you have 20 of these going on every turn, which probably is going to happen in the end. But we'll see how it is. There's also automatic battles for that, so for now I'm not bored with this. This is kind of cool actually. Yeah, we've explored this part. We're gonna go explore down there. Or, guess we can see what's going on in their city. I think it makes sense to go like explore down here. Got an event. The struggle for dominion. The capital is the empire's true seat of power, but now other cities with energetic populaces rise to prominence. Their leaders and other influential figures want sway over the empire's affairs, and the question of who wields power must be answered. Okay. So, as we remember, we would like to move more toward individualism. But we don't have enough influence though. Oh well. Maybe this turn? Yeah, this turn we can do it. So, +1 city cap, plus 25 stability on capital. But our capital is fine. We need this.
Most problems eventually yield to the onslaught of more brains.
Oh, we built a new outpost. Look at that. We have an outpost. This will make a nice city, but there aren't any resources in this area actually. So I'm not sure why I built it. This is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna heal this unit actually. Era star, one of the merchant stars has been earned. Here we go. Okay, we got the money star. How are we doing? We're still winning. Look at that. Look at that. 2 more stars and we're in the next era. Awesome. So 1 more science and we're good. 1 more science. Also 1 more territory, which we're almost finished with as well, which is cool. We also need a bunch of influence. I think we're doing great. We're doing great. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on there. See what's going on here. There we go. 1 of the scientist stars has been earned because we got a little bit of science and a little bit of influence from this event. And then we got another science star. So now we're 2 for 3. We need 1 more to get to the max. And this is actually, so the reason why it has these laurel leaves around this one is because we are Babylonians and this is our primary way of getting progress, right? Can you build wonders of the world? Yes, you can. You can. I have not actually been able to. I'm not really sure how to do that yet, but we have seen something about wonders somewhere. The next area is classical, and this is our Neolithical area that we did before that. Right. So the most efficient way of getting stars is actually through science, but 5 technologies is quite a lot, and we only need 1 more star. So I'm guessing that we're gonna get it through the expansion, through building of districts. The growing faithful. Okay. The empire's religion grows more and more followers coming into the faith every day. Some practice their beliefs through ceremonies led by priests, while others guide their own worship. It is time to give blessing to one of these means. Okay, religious rites. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot. I don't know, man. We're spending a lot of influence on these things, and we are not gaining a lot of influence. So I'm a little bit concerned that if we keep doing this, if we keep enacting laws, we're not going to be able to build another city. But this does bring us closer to the... oh no, this is bad. Yeah, this does bring us closer to our city-state over here. Because we were looking at this earlier today, is this Vashukani. They are like real individualists. I think these people are like libertarian or something. So, but the thing is that the closer we are culturally to them, and in this case, they are individualists and they are like all about the homeland. They're like patriot individualists. So they're they're like right-wing libertarians basically. Then I think, I think maybe we can spend some money on that actually. Maybe a little bit more money. What I want to see here is that can I accelerate this building? Yeah, we can, so that we get, there you go, we get another star. And this should advance us to the next era already. Look at that, we got another star, we got a lot of fame. We're really famous now compared to everybody else because ultimately we're playing a tutorial. So let's look at this, timing your transition. You have unlocked enough era stars to enter the next era. However, you can choose to remain in the current era for a few more turns to earn more fame or achieve a particular objective. Bear in mind though that once a culture is chosen by a player, it is locked for all other players. So the sooner you move to the next era, the more cultures you're likely to be able to choose from. This is really cool. Okay, so very much earlier when we just got here, we actually looked at. Hold on, let me just move this light a little bit. This. Because it's blinding, there's a light right here. Earlier, when we were choosing the Babylonians, we had a lot of choices, right? And it was still kind of the tutorial, so it actually let us choose first. This time, because we got to the end of the era faster than everybody else, we get all the cultures to select from. Yes, exactly. It's a draft, right? So you're drafting cultures from the same pool, right? Exactly. That's a really good way to put it. So like in League of Legends or in NFL, or if you have played Scythe, which is another strategy game, it's actually a board game. In Scythe, it works exactly like that as well, where they have this like factory in the middle of the map, and everybody's trying to get to the factory, but the quicker you get to the factory, the quicker you're gonna get the choice of cards. and then you get one card and you keep it, right? And then the later you get, the fewer cards is going to be left for you because somebody will have taken some of the cards. So this is really cool. Let's see if we want to stay here for a while. No, I want to look at my stars. Come on. I want to look at my stars. I can't. It looks like we can't do that anymore. Well, that sucks, actually. Oh, no, look at it. It's here. Right, so let's see. Can we actually accomplish like one more star here before we move on? It kind of doesn't look like that because this requires us 5 more technology. That's not great. This is unrealistic. This is going to take us like 20 turns or something. We're never going to get this many cities. I think we should just move on. Let's move on. Transcendence. Perhaps you've developed a special bond to your current culture. Changing era without changing culture is called transcendence. You keep your current affinity and emblematic district. And to reflect the prestige of such a move on the world stage, every future fame bonus is granted a significant boost. This boost is cumulative too and will grow if you keep transcending. Understood. Right, so if you get Babylonians, we get plus 10% fame. And by the way, fame is how you win, right? So yeah, I don't really like Romans that much. Because when we're starting playing Old World last week, and we're gonna continue that, we actually automatically randomly drafted Romans. So already playing as Romans in that game, so don't really want to play as Romans, even though this gets more stability, and that's kind of what we need right now. And oh, sorry, not stability, but influence. We need more influence. But let's see, maybe somebody else has more influence. So Achaemenid Persians gets a little bit of influence and money and stability, or actually less stability and +2 influence. Okay. What about Mayans? This is all about industry. Guiding light. Influence on emblematic district. What about Huns? Let's take a look. Oh, this is interesting. This is very different. Look at this. So this one is all about these kind of bonuses, like individual bonuses, whereas this one is all about like, hold on. This is all about like pure strength, right? Like, and it doesn't even have like stats that much. It only has like these big like this one, for example, like it's just like a perk for functional perk, right? So you get this special unit. I mean, they all get special unit, but also you get this Ordu. So automatically upgrades regular outpost. Cannot be attached to cities. So it's like a nomadic camp. It's like a better version of an outpost, I guess. So they're like, I guess they're just gonna travel, like they're really good at traveling. Oh, but Goth. Plus 10 combat strength, +2 influence in garrison, +3 influence. So this is the same. It's kind of like expansionist sort of culture. It's very similar to like, it's kind of similar to the Romans. Where else did you miss? I mean, we just got to the second era, and we are deciding which culture to transcend, to like which culture we're going to become. We can either stay Babylonians and then get plus 10% fame from every upgrade, but at the same time we're kind of struggling with influence. So I'm kind of leaning toward a culture that would has a little bit of influence. So for example, this, like if you get Greeks, you still get +2 science per researchers on city outposts, right? But you also get +1 to influence per era, which is nice. Carthaginians, so Carthaginians are traders. Overseas and lands, our trade routes will crisscross the world. We have Celts, who are really good at growing things. And we have Goths. So Goths are like the best at they're the best at like influence, it looks like. Need to get 1 food card, 1 influence card, and then whatever else for flavor. Interesting. What do you mean by card? Do you mean like a civilization? Like this? Because first we selected science. And I kind of think we're going for a science victory. So I'm currently kind of leaning toward the Greeks. Because again, it's more science. So per researcher in the city, you get +2 science. But also it gets a little bit of influence to you as well. And also +3 science per era. And also +2 science per adjacent district. You might struggle without a food and influence culture. Yeah, I can see that actually. This is really not bad as well. Mayans. Does anyone know anything about this culture, Mayans? Only a fool dismisses other cultures without consideration. Let's Google this. Mayans. Maurya Empire. Geographically extensive Iron Age historical power in South Asia based on Magadha, founded by Chandragupta Maurya in 322 BCE and existing in loose-knit fashion until 185 BCE. Oh, okay. So if you look on the map, it's like in the territory of roughly kind of modern India. Okay. This is cool. No amount of science leadership will compensate. Yeah, so this is kind of an influence culture, right? And it's cool because it also has a little bit of science, kind of. So I kind of like this. Let's get this one. An emblematic district. Must 10% on attached outpost cost, which is cool. Let's get this. We're Mayans. And I mean, if we lose, we lose, right? If we lose, we lose. How are we doing? Okay. Curiosity collected. Can I get that one as well? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I would like to build this into a city, so I'm gonna save it up a little bit. I need 500 to do that. Can now build a harbor to exploit coastal tides and build ships. Careful though, you will not be able to navigate deep waters unless you have the right ships unlocked by technology resource. Harbors allow armies to embark and disembark without consuming their movement points. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're going to do that let's see where we're gonna build it. I mean, they're all the same actually. So we're going to build it closer to our territory.
Built the first harbour to construct and launch the vessels of the Empire. Time to stock up on champagne bottles.
Yeah, the point is that we want to actually explore like the sea a little bit more, because you can see the map is actually much bigger than it seems. There's most likely a continent down here in this middle of the ocean over here. So I want to go exploring that. You can see that there's some land sticking out over there, and there's also like an unknown empire sticking out as well. So we're gonna go make contact with them here. But I really want to convert this into a city at some point. So let's see if we can save up somehow. For now, we're just exploring. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay on food here. We need influence. We need influence. We don't have anything here about influence. We do want to build this unit eventually. Yeah, let's maybe get that resource. Let's get that resource. Here we go.
Urban centres, both ideas and sight are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however. Some might trouble their stability.
Okay.
Looking for ideas? How about
Maybe it is one of multiple UI glitches they hadn't beat us, so yeah, I don't know. Okay, we got resource. Finally, we sold our something. Access your silk was purchased by Nubians. Access to your silk. How does that work? I didn't agree to that. Can I just decide to buy my silk? How does that work? I am appalled. I don't know how anything works. What is this? Okay. What about that?
What do you seek?
I mean, I like money. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I see. Trading allows you to access to resource owned by someone else. Some resources are rare, so trading a good opportunity to get your hands on them. On the right side of the trade tab, you can see the resources your opponent has access to. You can buy any resource from there. You only have to pay once to get lifelong access to the selected deposit, or until trade treaties are revoked. That is okay. I mean, I do trade everything with them, but I don't know what that means. So there's that. There's a bunch of trade routes that appeared. I didn't appear them; they just appeared themselves. So I'm exporting a bunch of stuff to them, and they are importing a bunch of stuff. So I guess you could say that I'm winning this trade war. If there is such a thing. Do I need silk? I don't need silk. Why would I buy silk? I need silk. Try to buy silk and see how it works on your end. Well, the thing is, like, I already have 3 silk, so why would I buy it actually? I wouldn't buy that. Do I really need silk? I don't really need silk. I've signed all the treaties with them. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's up here. So I was trying to move somewhere down here so we can actually find there's like an event somewhere in these tiles over here. I guess it disappeared. Let's explore that way. We researched sailing. The frontiers of humankind are expanded by the revelation that bodies of water can be mastered through the use of sailboats. I love this. We got to the classical era and discovered sailing. I'm pretty sure that happened before that, but we are slowpokes. Philosophy. Philosophical and gruesome spectacles vie for the mind's attention in the streets of natural science. And that lets us build a school. Okay. Let's see what we need to do here. So, okay, so these people are all about influence. Right? So, actually now we have to switch our strategy. And we need to figure out how do we actually get more influence quicker. Oh yeah, and we forgot to pick our thing here. So,
I suppose there are some
Yeah, so I want to see if there's any technology at all that somehow directly or indirectly allows us to gain more influence. Chariots. These are all like military things here. Nothing. Nothing. Fortification, nothing. This is cool. I guess this is our special unit, isn't it? Let's get this. Oh, this one gives us influence. Okay, we're gonna get this next. ID Software release Quake 1 remake literally right now. Oh, cool. I think I've never... No, I did play Quake 1, but I'm pretty sure I was like very little. I was like, you know, like 10 years old or something, so it was a long time ago. Would be cool, actually. Remake. What's a remake? Let's see. Let's look this up, actually. Quake 1. Remake. What does it look like? It's a remaster. It's not a remake. It's a remaster. That's a very different thing. What I remember about Quake 1 was that my dad actually bought it to me on a pirated CD. And on the cover of the pirated CD, it had some kind of gore. And the thing is that, you know, the actual CD was not supposed to be sold to children. And even though it was a pirated CD, like bought at some kind of metro station at a stall with just some dude selling pirated CDs, the dude ended up telling my dad that, you know, if you're buying this for a kid, be careful because this game is really violent. And of course he gave it to me and he warned me, be careful, this game is really violent. And I remember just playing that and being pretty scared, but that's about it. But I just thought it's funny that, you know, your dad would tell you, like, be careful, this game is really violent. Like, of course I'm gonna be careful. I'm a 10-year-old kid. Sunny armor gives us iron. Yeah, I can see that. Have we discovered iron? Maybe that is iron. Maybe this is iron. This is iron. Okay. 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 So we somehow also need to capture this territory. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Now you're gonna capture that territory. You are gonna go explore. New event in COD Warzone. I haven't, like, I only played Warzone for like a day because I managed to install it on my PC, but I had to delete absolutely everything else I had. So I played it a little bit. It didn't run very well because actually a couple of days later I discovered that that my battery in my laptop has died and it's been heating it up. So nothing ran very well. So I played Warzone a little bit and then basically I uninstalled it because it wasn't running very well. Yeah, like that game is like 300 gigs or something. I can't install it on my computer. I don't have enough space. I don't have any more civics. Nubians forgave grievance, okay. Okay, wait a second. So this is being converted to my influence because, to their influence, because it's bordering their culture, but it isn't bordering my culture. So this is like another technology that they're using, like technology. I mean, there's another feature here to prevent you from building an outpost somewhere on the opposite side of the world, and winning like that, basically, right? Because right now they're winning my province over here. It's becoming culturally, like currently it's part of my culture, but it's quickly losing it. Because here they have 10 points of influence, so this territory is contributing to the hold that Nubian Caesar is producing at all of 10 influence. So depending on how much influence you're producing, your culture is more powerful. Okay, I see. I see how it is. Most of the time I had 0 to 1 iron sources, but many classical era units required 2, so yes, trade was crucial. Yeah, so there's an iron source over here. We're going to try to capture it quickly. Something happened. Okay, there's an attach action. A city can attach an outpost if they are adjacent but paying a certain amount in influence. The cost is based on the number of outposts already attached to the city, not that attaching a territory will have an impact on your city's stability. That's okay. Understood. So we're attaching it to Sipar. How stable are we? We're pretty stable. We're good. I would like to attach Zhang because it's being converted to the other culture, which I don't like. So currently this is all the same city. In Civ usually you have to build temples for cultural expansion, maybe some maybe temples actually, maybe it is temples. Let's see. What do we have here? No, that has nothing to do. This is what we need to build. We need to build stupa. This is not building anything. We're gonna build a stupa here. To maximize influence, we need to build it. Well, it's all the same actually. Let's build it over here. So this unit is going up there to capture that iron. This unit is bored. That unit is not doing anything. I'm gonna see if I can traverse the ocean somewhere. I'll slowly get to that little strait up down here. Maybe we can traverse this somehow. We want to become famous, buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com. Okay, we're not doing that. How do I ban this guy? Ban. Okay. Don't really want to become famous. Come on, man. Just want to play some Humankind with friends and chill and gain a little bit of influence so we can capture our city back. Probably most importantly. Look at this. Independent people. You can now assimilate this independent people. Look at that. They are 100% kinship everything. Cool. So, if we assimilate them, they will become part of our empire. Let's do that.
You have added an independent people to your empire. Will the whole be greater than some of its parts?
Well, let's certainly hope so. What we got is a city, actually. So that's cool. This is an actual city. And it comes with some archers as well. How cool is that? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can we attach this thing? Can we attach this city to the other city? Excellent. I think we're consolidating our empire quite nicely. Look at that. We have a big city over here, we have a big city over here, and we have a big city over there. Now all we need is to secure this iron, and I think we're golden. We're also gonna build this influence temple here. It's the only place you can build it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna build over there. Hey, look at that, there's a bear. You know what we do with bears? We do instant resolution. Okay. Well, guess we need to go heal now. Let's do that. How it's affected to your relationship with them. My relationship with the city that we assimilated, I think they don't exist anymore, unfortunately. It's kind of sad, actually. Because they just became, like, their culture became our culture. And after that, we're going to build a ship, because that's what I wanted to do, actually, for a while. And we wanted to build a sabu, shakwashti, as well. Cool. And we have, again, these archers, so let's go also exploring with the archers. Got an event, look at that. The flooded lands and unrelenting deluge of rainfall lashes down upon the great city of Sipar and the surrounding lands. That's like in real life. It's like Europe this year. If the rains don't stop soon, the banks of the great river that threads through the city will burst, flooding the adjacent quarters. With limited times and resources, the choices are stark. What do you do? Well, so see, like when this happens in the classical era, in the year 3028 BCE, you know, I can forgive them not being prepared for a flood. But when it happens in 2021, you know, in modern day Europe, then it's a little bit problematic because you'd think that they would be more prepared. But hey, that's the world we live in. So, gamble. Let's leave it to the fate. Maybe the rains will cease. Let's not leave it to the fate. How about that? Limited adaptation should mitigate the biggest risks, and the rain might relate in any case. I mean, we are rich. We are rich. So, oh, the funny thing is that these choices don't just resolve the different like solutions here. They also move our alignment. So if we do this, it actually moves us more towards toward this kind of wisdom. I don't know how it's called, the progress. I wonder what happens when we reach the end of it. Let's do this. I'm very curious. I'm very curious about the attachment mechanic because I don't know what it does exactly. Like we had built an outpost over here, and then we attached this outpost to a city that we gained. I don't know what's the difference between having more cities or having more outposts attached to the cities. What I see, the only like resource difference I see is that stability has decreased. So now we have to fix the stability quickly, both on Sipar, but especially on this Washkamti. So we're gonna do that in a second. How are we gonna do that actually? Yeah, so this garrison gives us stability, for example. And watchtower vision range. And this is fortification. Yeah, so it looks like the only way to increase it, at least from out here, is to build a garrison. So we're gonna build a garrison here as well. Let's see. What if we build a garrison up here? No, it's a bit dumb. This is good. Yeah. Yeah, so you're going there because you're going to rest. And you, if I remember correctly, are going over here so you can traverse the water and go swimming on the other side of this continent if you can do that somehow. The descendant of kings, a filthy, wretched man has come to your empire claiming to be the descendant of one of the ancient rulers of Vashukani. Without fear, in front of your whole court, he boldly tells you that his people are owed great restitution for the grave offenses that you carried out against his ancestors. We never carried out any offenses to his ancestors. What? This never happened. I know what we did. We tried to bring our empire culturally closer to them, and we paid them a lot of money to actually accept us. I'm sad. However, he's willing to forgo, oh my god, he's willing to forgo his redress on condition you fulfill a divine prophecy and let him lead Washukani. He promises that fulfilling the prophecy will see riches come to the city. Deny him, and he promises to bring war and famine on your empire. What is your choice? Well, he's half man, half bear. Is he? I mean, okay, so redress. Restitution will be shared among all of descendants, many who bravely fight in our armies. Swift on 7 units for 10 days. Swift, so they're just quicker. And this moves us more to collectivism. And more stability on all cities, which is very good, actually. This is very good. A seed. Stucca's prophecies will hamper rational thought, but commerce will flourish. Parsimonious on Vashukani for 10 days or years, and then belittle. To amuse the court, we will ridicule the man and send him on his way. Prophecy. And we're celebrating. It's the only thing that you have gravely offended. Oh, yeah, I see, that's true. Yeah, we have fought like 5 different bears. Maybe he's one of the bears. That's true, that's a good point. That's a really good point, Billings. That's probably what he's mad about. Maybe his people are bears. Or deer. Who knows? We also fought a bunch of deer in the Neolithic. So maybe he's one of the descendants of deer. Plus 10 stability on all cities sounds very nice. And this is plus 10 stability on Babylon specifically. No, we're gonna redress. We're gonna redress. And this should help us with our little stability problem here. So now we're actually going down to 49%, which is not good. And this one is also going down to 59%. And how about Babylon? Babylon's fine. Yeah, so we made the right choice, I think. Let's end the turn. Culture chosen. The Harappans reached the classical era with Maya. Acknowledge. Standing army research. A permanent army of full-time soldiers weather the empire at war. At peace allows a diversification of military classes and easier mobilization for war. So we can build a city watch, and we can build swordsmen, and then we get access to iron. Awesome. And yeah, we're researching mountain warfare very quickly. And after that, we're gonna find something to get more influence quickly as well. Military camps we don't need. Yeah, it looks like the only thing within our reach is actually imperial power here. So we need some influence. So we're gonna do that next. Let's keep going. Are these? Yeah, these are the archers. So we're gonna combine. We're actually gonna combine the archers with this unit over here, and then together go exploring. Hello, regiment. Who are you? Oh, you built this outpost, didn't you? Okay. So now, well, it hasn't built yet, but let's take a look over here. What's going on? Maybe there's some event popped up. It didn't. A battle is currently underway. Defend your flag. Well, hello there. What's going on here? Battle objective, defend. You're under attack. Victory will be yours if you can survive until the end of the battle, or if you eliminate every enemy unit. Okay, we got attacked. We got attacked by, like, raiders, I guess. And the problem is that our unit here is not doing great. And I guess if they capture the flag, we lose. So we can't let them capture the flag. And we can't go stand on high ground either. Well, this is a pickle, isn't it? Oh, it's bears attacked us. Well, we know how to deal with bears, don't we? We know how to deal with bears. Okay, this one is gonna die. That's good. Okay, we're good. Okay, we got a little bit of money. See, the bears, they did evolve, right? They got like, they just attacked us and everything. We're gonna go ransack their lair now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ransack this lair, and we're gonna get a bunch of money out of that. Has it been ransacked properly? Select the valid ransack, yeah. There you go. No more bears. We're getting some serious Case of COD vibes in this game. Like, Case of COD is like, they have this bear faction also that, like, they're pretty badass and they have a lot of, like, really advanced technology. And they kick my ass every time I try to fight them. We're gonna play the game at some point on this channel. Civics backlash. If one of your cities has one or more territories under the influence of another empire, you may be forced to change civics. It is possible to refuse this request, but the city's stability will be drastically reduced for a few turns if you do so. Oh no. Civics also minus 30% unit industry cost. Well, we can't afford the stability, so we kind of have to refuse this civic, unfortunately. I mean, it's not too bad, but we need to figure out how to deal with this culture nonsense. Yeah, this is under influence. So now this one is, so we're contributing 14 and then 5 and so 10, so 24, and this one is contributing 13. So we should be winning this, right? We should be winning this. I don't know why we're not winning this. I'm sure there's a button that I'm missing somewhere. If you guys see a button I can press to start influencing the city, please let me know, because it is my city. I just don't see the button. Maybe it's automatic. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, so you, I'm gonna rest. And you're gonna explore. And explore. Oh no, we kind of explored everything at this point. Let's go there. What is it about? There you go, iron mine. Access to your iron has purchased by Nubians. Okay. That's cool. Why can't I do that? Let's take a look.
See you, friend, truly.
Nubians greet me. Okay. I want to get access to their... Ah, there you go. I think I understand. I think if I like click on this thing, I can buy access to it. Very interesting. Okay. Do I need anything that they have? Not really. I mean, none of the things they have are very good. I mean, they have a little bit of horses and stuff. And silk, and that's it. I'm kind of controlling everything. Do I need copper? I don't need copper. I don't need silk. I don't need anything. We're good. We just need more influence. Problem is that I think we're losing again. Yeah, we're losing again. Why are we losing? We were losing because we don't have enough influence. We're also losing because we don't have enough science. If we have 2 more science, we get another upgrade level. So we're gonna try to get a little bit more science quickly. And then we're gonna get, and then we're gonna keep working on influence, because this is our main resource here. Are there any deeds that we're kind of... Yeah, see, build a wonder. This is why I read about the wonder, but we haven't really discovered how to do that yet, so... Cultural land, spread your influence through the entire continent. Explore the world, discover its wonders, own a nuclear weapon, bread and games, discover imperial power. We're researching this, so we're gonna be good on that at least. Are we building anything interesting here? Cannot done without adjacent outpost. What? Yeah, we're researching this. Okay. Event. The flooded lands. The great dike was constructed in rapid time at your behest, and the provident choices turned about to be too. The deluge didn't relent, but despite the endless rains, Sipar and his people and property remained safe, only suffering some wet and shivering skin. Better yet, the farmland became even more fertile in the rain's aftermath. So that's good. You know, a lot of influence to start building a wonder. Yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to figure out how to get an influence quickly, but not there yet. So, the people of Sipar rejoice in their leader's rule, and we get a bunch of food. This is good. This is good news. A lot of food. Stopped losing stability as well. We're good leaders. Gonna get a bunch of population. Gonna finally finish researching the stone rings over here. How about Babylon? What are you doing? You're building a stupa. Okay. Well, build your stupa. And we're gonna end their turn. You will have to pay to reserve a wonder even if you don't build it. Okay. Well, we have 200 influence, so something? Let's see. What's going on here? The language of bureaucracy. With multiple cultures and peoples, the empire finds itself linguistically fragmented. It reminds me of some other culture. Some in far-flung regions complain that their concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. Should we force all administrators across the land to speak the common tongue? Well, the question is, do we have a kind of single cultural society or multicultural society? And what does it actually mean for our empire here? If we, like, are we like Romans or are we Persians, I guess, in terms of the history that I know. Instruction will cost, but for prosperity region, administrators must learn the mother tongue. So we lose a little bit of money, but we get prosperous, we get money, so this gives us more taxes. I guess they're more able to collect taxes in the cities. Or yield, it might be difficult, but we should respect regional languages, and then this moves us a little bit closer to world geopolitical axis. Yeah, I mean, money is good because you can accelerate production with it. So let's do that. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can speed something up because I forgot that I have a lot of money and we do need to go quickly. Yeah, let's accelerate this thing. Should we build another district, or should we need more influence? And there's actually nothing else to build here that would give us influence anymore. But we can do this that will give us a little bit of science in addition to what we have. Also, this unit looks pretty good. This unit looks even better. Swordsman. Actually, the thing with Persia is that they did force, I think, their colonies to speak Persian language, but they did allow them kind of their own governance and their own religious freedom. So it's not as evil as the Greeks would portray it at the time. And then we get like the 300 Spartans was basically Greek propaganda. Like that whole story is just not true the way that it's told to us in history books. It's told from this Hellenistic perspective. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, we're merging these armies. We've been trying to do that for a couple of turns now. Okay, and now we're gonna keep going. We're gonna reach the end of the world here. That's the goal. A new wonder can be claimed. Alright, so here it is, Surge Muller. We're here. Each of these distinguished monuments can be a testament to humankind's power and ingenuity for millennia to come. Okay, build a new cultural wonder. So we want the one that gives us either science or influence. Ooh, Stonehenge is cool. They'll give us 100 fame, which is cool. Don't really care about faith that much right now. Gives us stability, which is good. Vision range is kind of whatever. Science per district on city outpost. This looks pretty good because it gives us both stability and science. This gives us more stability and also a little bit of money on ally per alliance on empire. We actually do have an alliance, but Persia was still an expansionist, treasure hoarding dragon of a civilization. Yeah, that they were definitely. Can't deny that part. Oh, this one is already claimed. And this one is already claimed by someone we haven't discovered yet. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. That's a shame. I thought we were Babylon. Stability per... yeah. So I'm hesitating between Statue of Zeus, which has nothing to do with our culture, and also the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, which also has nothing to do with our empire. All of these are kind of Greek. Well, this is, I guess this is in Egypt, right? But still, like, it's like kind of far away. We're like in India, and this has nothing to do with us. None of this has anything to do with us. I think this is good. Science per district on city outposts. Let's claim this guy. Once it's claimed, you cannot cancel your choices. Construction has to be completed before you claim another one. Yeah, let's claim it. Whatever. Wait, what is going on here? All cities are an outpost. Cultural wonders. Show unclaimed wonders. Okay. Babylon, liberate. City or outpost. Grant independence to the inhabitants of the city or outpost. This new independent people will be thankful and have a good relationship with your empire. I don't want to do that. What is going on here? What is a separatism? I'm not interested in this. I don't know what is this? What are we looking at? Is this button? All cities and outposts. So we see all of our cities. We can liberate a city. Liberate a city. Yeah. I mean, what do you want the city to do? I don't really care about this right now. Claimed wonder not built yet. I don't want to liberate outposts. I don't want to liberate anything. These guys are regrouping. So how do we build a... So let's say I want to build a wonder here. Oh, there it is. 69 turns! Oh my god. 2,800 production it costs. 69 turns. 59 turns. Can we do it in Babylon? That seemed like 140 turns. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, I do have a bunch of civilizations to discover actually. I have 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Yeah, you're right, exactly. That is crazy cakes, guys. This is insanity. I mean, this seems like the only... You might consider assigning a few other cities to build the same wonder. Ooh, okay, you can do that actually. Okay, that will probably help actually. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to build it, but also I want to finish my current production. Kind of, this has been building for a very long time. I'm kind of sick of it now. What is it gonna give me? Faith and stability. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm almost done with it. Then we have this city over here that could also potentially build it. This one needs stability, so we need this, and I do want that unit as well. So and I also do. Actually, let's build the ship quickly. And let's just build this quickly. And let's build this afterwards.
Let's hope they're worth the price.
Okay. So, yeah, Serge Muller, you said that you can actually assign multiple cities to build this guy. I guess this will start for now, but how do I, like, I want this also, like, when it's done, to actually assign it to build this as well. Probably more industry tech. Yeah, I'll build more industry tech, but it's very slow. Look, right? Like, I mean, how fast does it go? Build one here. It's gonna actually reduce my stability, which is like really not something I can afford on the city right now. So instead, I'm gonna actually help this city with this city. Okay, select a wonder. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is gonna help it out, I guess. Can this city as well do that? I guess it can. Okay. Well, I guess they're gonna all eventually get there. Just like Holy Size. Okay, makes sense. Let's keep moving. Kind of bored with my units here. I'm not exactly sure what to do with them. Let's keep exploring, but so far there hasn't been any events popping up anywhere. Hey, we built a unit. Osmosis event. Your civilization benefits from its proximity to others. Okay. What did we build here? Oh yeah, we built our Sabu Sakwasti. Yeah, you also go exploring. City osmosis, religious rights, communal rights, unlocks action. Okay. Yeah, okay. So these people are influencing us like crazy. I really want to stop that, but I cannot. I don't have very high influence, and this place, but this place does have a lot of influence. I'm kind of, I don't understand. I guess it is lower now than it used to be. It used to be 50 something and now it's 41. So I guess we are influencing it slightly. So Morians have a 31 influence on this territory out of the 53 total influence. And they have 22 influence. Right. So we are winning this over very slowly, I guess. Actually, we are winning on religion right now. We are the religious leader. I don't know what that means. I don't know what to do with that. We'll find out later. Had a lot of influence, but you spent it to build a wonder. Yeah, it is true, actually. Okay, so this guy is going to go travel over here. Or over here, actually. Can we do that? Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like we can. Let's discover another people. Let's make a new friend. Curiosity collected. You found a curiosity. Carcasses providing 60. Cool. Carcasses. I don't remember collecting it, but I guess this unit was going there and collected it. That's cool. Oh, and we got a soldier here as well. Very nice. Let's send it over there to like just kind of chill. Population gain. Hello. Wait, what? Lost at sea. Lost at sea status means that the army will be destroyed next turn if it stays in deep water. Oh, I see. This is kind of cool, actually. So, you know how in Civ there's two ways to move on the sea. You can move on shallow water and you can move in deep water. The funny thing here is that here it doesn't just block you and you can't leave the shallow water and go to deep water. You can, but it becomes lost at sea on the next turn So if you don't get there in one turn, you're kind of lost and this unit gets destroyed. So we're gonna go to shallow water. And now we can just chill and move along the coast and look at things. This is like a desert or like a steppe. How are we doing? Just 5 turns, we're building that thing. Is there anything here for us? Layer. Yay. Let's capture that. The wisdom of others. Your merchants track the world, reaching great markers in far climes and selling your highly prized natural riches for much coin. Conversely, your empire sees many traders from distant lands visit our plazas with their goods, their wits, and their provocative ideas. When their knowledge contradicts the wisdom of your elders, it raises the question of who you should trust. Okay. Knowledge authorities. So, either get +1 science per researchers on city or outpost, or +1 science per number of trade routes on city or outpost. We do have a lot of trade routes.
There must be an awful lot in that wide world that the elders never even thought of.
It's not lost at sea anymore, right? No. It isn't. Mounted warfare research. Equipping mounts with armor and riding them into battle with sword, bow, lance, or axe-bearing riders is an expensive but effective strategy. And we finally unlocked our war elephants. This is gonna be cool. But we don't have elephants. Are elephants not a resource? We have horses, we don't have elephants as a resource. Beyond being large and powerful, elephants of Moria provide a large, stable platform for archers. Yeah, right. So this is like in Lord of the Rings, right? Like the Oliphants. It's cool. Can do a parade as well. Oh, nice. We got +15% ransack, and we're gonna ransack this layer right now.
It is good to see you, friend, truly.
Hello. What do you want? What do you want from me? I can't help you. Sorry, lady. Boom. Nice. 25 gold. Oh, we got a level up. I don't know how to deal with that. Exhausted. We need to find elephants. Yeah, let's try to find elephants, but maybe elephants are not a resource actually. Let's take a look. Maybe if we go here, maybe we can just build this unit. Yeah, look at that. We just need 2 people and some production costs into some industry. So it doesn't actually require an elephant resource, which I guess it makes sense. I mean, to be honest, I would still have it cost some horses, because it's a little bit strange that like horses cost horses but elephants don't cost anything. I think this is a little bit odd, to be honest. What is this? Gameplay orientation focused on influence of diplomacy. Aztec empires receive more fame when earning Aztec era stars. Can spend money promoting patriotic works of art in specific territories, pushing back foreign spheres of influence and generating influence. This is what we should do. Cultural Blitz. Immediately bring one of your empire's territories back into its sphere of influence and gain influence for each adjacent territory already in your sphere. If you don't have the strongest influence in the territory, there is a high chance it will start converting back after you use this action. Yeah, I want to do that actually. Let's do that. Yeah, let's bring back, I don't know, this guy. Or that guy. One of these guys. Right? That's why we didn't kill mammoths. They did disappear at some point. We only killed one. The rest just kind of went away. I don't think there was an ice age actually. But they just disappeared. Let's try to do this. Okay, cannot be done as you are not the owner of the city of Outpost. Okay, what about this one? Convert for 60 gold. Okay. Okay, so it's back in our sphere of influence, I suppose. So this basically is a special active ability for our culture. For Babylonians had this kind of mode that you would activate that would make the science research faster. And then this one lets you exert influence quickly by doing propaganda in a place, and then that's also cool, and it has like a cooldown. So there's really no reason not to use this one because I don't think it has any cost. The other one had some cost, I think. So we need to do this every 10 turns, because otherwise we're just wasting this thing. And it can also bring us more influence, is what they said. So maybe that's something we can do. And we got our ship over here. Just keep exploring along the coast until we find someone. Population gain. Your civilization benefits from its proximity to others again. Close to a defeat. Your population's war support in the war against the Nubians is 24. But I don't understand. So what?
Friend, you need a drink.
Their war support is 35 out of 100. So I guess you will lose against them if you're... Like, what happens if your like war support gets to 0? What happens? Got a lot of treaties signed. We're in alliance. We don't have any crises. Seems like there's some negative event. Like there's something negative that will happen when this reaches 0, but I don't know what. Okay. Okay, we researched. So we got to the next tenet of our religion. So, steal not. +1 influence on mountains and +1 maximum number of holy sites. So we can build another holy site. Like in Crusader Kings, war support drops and you may enforce peace on their terms. So they can enforce peace on their terms, you mean? But we're not at war, we're friends. I don't really understand that. Okay, there's tiers to these as well. So we know what we want, right? We want influence, and we also want industry actually right now. And a little bit of science, but I think we're okay. In 4 turns we're gonna research this. We do need a lot of influence though. So no reason to fight friends. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. +1 influence on mountain. But do we actually have like mountains anywhere? I think we did, right? Not here. Is this a mountain? Rocky field, that's not a mountain. Does this belong to us? I don't think so. Maybe it should belong to us. So basically mountains become our holy sites. Yeah, we have a bunch of mountains here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. +1 influence on mountain, +1 maximum number of holy sites, +faith per population. Okay. Got a tenet. You'll be able to buy bonuses based on your campaign score. The Mayans enacted steal not for your religion. That's a good tenet, I think. You'll be presented with a list of items priced in was scores over each. You will be able to take control of provinces and even make the losing side your vassals. Okay. But is this something that they're going to be able to do or something that I'm going to be able to do? Because if they're doing that, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, there's another color over here. Okay. Not gonna lie, not doing great at the moment. Not doing great. Can I cross this? Somehow we can. Somehow we can. I don't think this actually works, but but we'll see. Maybe we'll just hang out here for a while. Well, it depends on who support jobs during the war. Yeah, but like I'm not at war with them. What will happen if I'm not at war with them and it drops? Then what? Change of reputation. The unknown has gained renown as a traitor. Okay. Well, it's not the Nubians. It's one of these guys. So I'm gonna be cautious about them if they're traitors. Can you build an outpost here? Because it will give us influence. This place kind of sucks. How do you level up? How do I level up? I don't know how to level up. I guess we'll just hang out here for a second. Okay, this is deep sea. Oh no. Abort. I think there's a way to board a ship. I think we researched a technology that will allow us to board a ship. Transport galley. Commandeered to use as military transports. Fishmonger. And manned 50 oarsmen. The Pentaconter is a versatile ship used for both sea trade and warfare. Kind of sounds like we need this galley. So we're gonna research that afterwards. Nubians reached the classical era. Okay, nice. We got a deed. So we advanced a little bit. We're advancing a little bit on our stars here as well. So it's advancing slowly but steadily. We need one more technology to get 87 here. We're still second, so it's not bad, but the Nubians are killing us here, man. Isn't it easier to conquer Nubians? You know what? It might actually be easier to conquer them, but the problem is that my population right now doesn't want to conquer Nubians.
You are a sight for sore eyes.
They don't want to conquer Nubians. I have a lot of units, and I could conquer Nubians, but they don't want to like, doesn't seem like a good idea at the moment, because like, if my population doesn't support war, it might become a problem, right? What do they have, the Nubians? They don't have an army here. They have this army over here. It only has one exploring unit. They have some warriors and some archers here. Because with extra cities, you begin to lose it fast. To control another civ, you need some extra influence to spare. Yeah, I don't have that, actually. I'm kind of low on influence at the moment. But I'm pretty sure I could defeat them in warfare. So maybe I start amassing my units on their border here, and then see how it goes. So, okay, we got this ship. Okay, we're gonna go here for a second, and then we're gonna wait until next turn. So you built this outpost. Well, you know, it feels like we should be expanding. It feels like we should be expanding because this will actually advance us as well. We just need one more territory attached to another city, and that gives us a star. And I think then we're gonna need a bit more, and then we're also gonna get another star. So we're gonna attach this guy to this city. No, not to this city, to this city. See, we're okay on stability for a second, so we're gonna attach this. There you go. We got an expansion star. And then we need 4 more for the next one. So we're kind of doing pretty well on the expansionism here. And then on the science, we're gonna get another star next turn. Rolls raising your progression against your ability to deal with your pop and number of the cities. Yeah. So that's exactly like in Epic Legends that it worked, where basically you want to expand, but then you have downsides, so it actually is dragging you down a little bit. Army lost at sea. Units of the army will be destroyed the next turn. Yeah, we know. We move them away. Can we make it there? We probably can. Yeah, we can make it there. Okay. Okay, so we have these guys over here. Not really doing much. Well, we build a settlement over here. I feel like we could capture this territory here as well at some point, but for now we're gonna send them over there. I still want to know how this upgrading thing works, because I don't actually know how to upgrade them. Horsemen. Wait a second. Oh, I can upgrade them to horsemen. I guess by pressing it. Upgrade to horsemen. That's cool. And these guys I can upgrade also to horsemen. Yeah, this is way better actually, and it's pretty cheap as well. We have a lot of money. And then this becomes our crazy cool unit. I think pretty quickly we're gonna be able to conquer these guys. Something like make Babylon great again? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're out of money though, but I mean, let's see. We need industry and stuff, and also we need a bit of food, so one of these would be okay. Era star, one of the agrarian stars has been earned. How is that? Oh, I guess our population has grown as well. That's cool. How are we doing now? Okay, now we're getting closer. Now we're getting better. So this is an interesting attrition mechanic, this fame, because the Nubians have stayed in the last era, and because of that, they're kind of weak and they're not actually able to benefit from the bonuses that we got. But at the same time, because we changed their civilization, our star advancement has actually slowed down a little bit, because instead of continuing on the science track being our main track, we switched to influence track. So now influence is our main track, but it's actually, you can see we're not doing great with influence at the moment, even though it is our main specialty. So I think it's balanced so that you would actually switch how you play between and have some kind of civilization that is actually more or less balanced. Controlling newly conquered lands requires more effort than one might think. Logistical concerns like supply chains and administration are key to make successful. Okay, so we can increase stability by doing games. And then outpost assimilation. Okay, it costs less influence for per outpost assimilation. That's good. And then next we're gonna get imperial power. This makes sense. And we got the science star, of course, because of the because we did one more research. Like, it really seems to me that science is the fastest one, because I mean, it's pretty quick to research these things. Like, you know, this one takes 8 turns, the next one takes 3 turns, then this would cost 2 turns, etc. Right? So wait, we haven't researched wheel. Yeah, I want to research this actually. Yeah, we're gonna research all these small ones. They're very quick. Turn 69, nice. Mohenjo-daro. Hello? Owned by unknown. Well, how do I make contact with this unknown? The only game in town. Word has come to you that the annual festival in Babylon has added a foot race to the revel race. Well, I'll be impressed when they add skateboarding. The short race is most popular among the worshippers and has given you an idea. During this time of peace, there is a danger the Empire's armies will lose their edge. This single race could be expanded into a series of games where rival cities and fighting units send athletes to compete against each other for the prestige. What types of games do you wish to promote, though? Strength, stamina, or mind? So this will give us a science, this will give us movement for units, and this will give us combat strength. So we're not fighting anybody. We do need science quite a lot, so we're gonna get science.
You have reached the end of an ideology axis. Of all the epithets other empires may use for you, wishy-washy won't be one of them.
Okay, this is very interesting. So we have finally achieved our goal here, if you could call it that. We have reached the progress bar to the end, which gives us +5 influence on main plaza, I guess, or something. Some sort of chess. Yeah, exactly. It's probably some sort of chess, or maybe they're playing a 4X board game. Who knows? Culture chosen Hittites reached the classical era. Well, slowpokes. Osmosis event. Civilization benefits from its proximity to other. I don't know if you can call it benefits, right? Because like it feels like we keep losing like influence on our own cities through our proximity to these guys over here. Like I want to influence them, if anything, but they're influencing me. Yeah, no, we're gonna get there. Wheel research, perhaps inspired by the Potter's Wheel, wheeled means of transport shrink the world and offer new methods of waging war. So we can have roads, so it automatically creates roads between cities and outposts of your empire. These roads set the movement cost of the train to 1. Man, we should have done this a long time ago. Like, we advanced to classical era without inventing a wheel. Then you had +5 when buying a Civic. Now you get balance shift in other area. However, your cursor over the bar again. Hover over cursor your bar again. Okay, let's see. So let's see. +10 stability on all cities. This is actually very good. We needed that. So what did we find here? Kawa Ijen. Base movement cost. Cannot go through this tile. Cannot stop on this tile. +1 food. +1 vision. Folklore abounds regarding the violent eruptions and blue fire. But it is the disfiguring rocks at Kawa Ijen's heart that most frighten. Belongs to unknown. First discard the other unknown and then gives them influence, stability, and money. How come we don't have anything like that on our continent? I guess there's this pink thing. Like Hitler. Sorry. Like Hillier. So built an outpost over here. Or didn't we build an outpost? Let's go over there. Organized warfare researched. As weapons, armor, and structures evolve, military-minded leaders turn their attention to creating well-trained and equipped armies. So we can build barracks now, housing the city's soldiers. It must minus 10% on uni industry cost. That's cool. And we can build a battering ram. I guess it's for siege. So it can only be constructed during a siege. Using accumulated siege works, cannot enter city tiles or retaliate when attacked by close range combat. Using battering ram can only attack walls. That's actually interesting. I would be curious to see how the sieges work. And then the organization needed to reinforce battling forces isn't straightforward, but can shift the balance of entire wars. Allows your armies to be added as reinforcement to existing battles. Cool, cool. Okay. Soon we're gonna get trade expeditions, population gain. Let's keep going. You can see where this is going, right? We're gonna capture these cities very quickly. We have another army somewhere as well. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we have another army. Oh no, it was the ship we had. We had this ship over here. This army is pretty badass actually, all three of them. These guys are archers and this one is a veteran. Because we killed so many bears that they became a veteran. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, next turn. What's going on? A schism in the heart. Followers of the empire's religion continue to grow, but within the temples and holy places, tensions brew. Sadly, the blossoming interpretations of religious tenets is leading to schisms as worshippers place more and less importance on different rules. It speaks to a wider question of how other entire religions should be seen. Is religious harmony something to aspire to, or is a question that shouldn't be even raised? Are we the baddies? Exactly. Right, let's see about this one. Plus 5% of influence on territories if territories follow state's religion. Dude, this is gonna change everything. Our religion is dominating freaking everything. And this gets more faith, so adds a new grievance against empires with different state religion. Well, this is actually also fine, but I'm gonna move to this one. We're gonna be open-minded as hell because this gives us so much soft power that, oh man, we're gonna be religious expansion until the cows come home. This is gonna be so cool. Holy cows, of course. Let's go. Ogma converted to a new religion. The people of Ogma converted to Babylonian shamanism. Look at that. Everybody's converted to Babylonian shamanism. These people are even playing fireworks in our honor. Our religion is blossoming. Look at this. Everybody's our religion. What are these people? They also have their own shamanism. Uh-oh. Well, our shamanism is cooler than their shamanism. 28-11. How are we doing with our shamanism? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we should make contact with these guys. Our shamanism is the best shamanism. Look at that. We don't need to conquer anybody. We can just make everybody a Babylonian shaman. Isn't that nice? What's going on here?
Five farmers' quarters for one city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
That's right. That's me. What's going on here? I kind of want to speed all of this stuff up as much as I can, but for now we're going to choose our civic. This open-mindedness. I like being open-minded.
Well and good, until they start worshipping delivery services and bank accounts.
Did they hire the same voice actor as in Civ? This guy sounds very much like the Civ guy that announces technologies, doesn't he? People of Ogma converted by blind shamanism. That's right. Well, we have a little bit of a pickle here, my friends.
Friend, you need a drink.
Oh yeah, I do need a drink. And you're gonna pay for it. Alright, I think we're done. How about this? This place seems unoccupied, actually. This is like the closest place we'd be able to go. Let's go look at it. So Napata is gonna fall first, I think, if we're gonna attack. But we're gonna fight these guys as well over here. $72, 112, 55, 57. Yeah, okay. These are pretty strong, actually. These aren't. And these aren't. And this is all they have.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of civilization.
Fun historic fact: Rome had the idea of as long as all gods are happy, Rome will stand. So when they conquered the tribe, they adapted their gods as an aspect of Roman gods. So the conquered people kept their religious practices. The Romans just told them, "Oh, your main guy is just like our main guy. We just call them differently." Yeah, I heard that about Rome. I think it was a similar thing for the Persians, or at least they like allowed people to have their own religions, and that's kind of what we're doing, isn't it? So we're close to getting builder start, so we need to build more districts, which is cool. And then we need more science. So we need one more science to get another star. In 19 turns, we're going to finish our wonder as well. Almach population has fallen to -1 due to low growth. Which one is Almach? Sipar, Babylon. Where's Almach? This is Almach. What is this thing? Oh, okay. I didn't know these things could have populations. Huh. I need a harbor. Well, I guess this is fine. Can we add this to Babylon? Attach? We cannot, but we should. No, we need to build a district first. Okay. Yeah, right. Like the 3 of our cities currently are actually building the wonder. I really like the mechanic of being able to build the same thing in multiple cities. It's very cool. What does this do? Exchanges between the people of the city and its neighbors to lead minor technology breakthrough. Enjoy this instant boost. Yes. Okay. That's cool. How is this city doing? Yeah, they're slowly gaining content, very slowly. Yeah, you're gonna wait a little bit, my friend. You're also gonna wait here. Population gain. Oh, look at that. Guess we can't get it from here. And we can't go there. I'm gonna go around. Funny how it all turned out in the end. There's a problem with Christianity. Abrahamic religions were very out. Our religion is the only proper religion, so it clashed with Roman concept of gods. Yeah, that's true. But and then they themselves converted into Christianity, and then that empire also divided into two basically, and then those became our religion is the only valid religion also. History is weird. So you're gonna go merge into that army over there. Okay. And you can see that because I've been amassing units on the border, they have also started to amass units on the border. So it's pretty smart, but I don't know if they I don't know if that's gonna help them though, because I have two armies that are way more powerful than their one good army, and like I mean these ones are pretty pathetic to be honest. I mean, Rome became the center of Christianity pretty long time ago as well. The human engine. The empire has made impressive strides in becoming a building powerhouse, the envy of the world. Now, though, to maintain this momentum, you must ensure you have a reliable stream of workers who will work tirelessly on your great construction project. From where should you find these thralls? Slaves. Every game must have this choice, doesn't it? Slavery or no slavery? Oh, actually, that's not even the choice. The question is what kind of slaves you get. +1 bonus per ransack, which doesn't happen very often until you're actually at war with someone. Or on common quarters, +1 food, +1 industry. I mean, yeah, criminal slaves.
I hope you don't start altering law enforcement practices just to get your production quotas filled.
Population
Your
loss.
empire becomes one of the giants, astride the globe. And what will you do with this power?
Okay. And we're gonna be building these pretty soon as well. Okay, we got an imperial power. Trade expeditions. What will actually allow us to traverse the ocean? I think it's this ship here that we're researching now. Is there anything else that will help us? +4 influence on main plaza. Can build a theater. That's cool. Let's do that. Quadrireme. That's cool. That is a pretty modern ship actually already. Larger and heavier. Carried rowers and soldiers and more punch. And then siege tactics. You can build a ballista and heavy hierarchy. Yeah, I do have elephants. World deed accomplished. You achieve the following deed: discover imperial power. One of the scientist stars has been earned as well. Look at that. Got a lot of stars. And the influence thing is actually also coming to its logical conclusion. We're doing good. Doing pretty good. So 3 more research, and we also have 3 stars in science. So 1 more star from this. We're probably gonna get at least 1 star from money. And if we keep expanding and attaching things to our cities, then this is also gonna go work out. Maybe we'll get good ships next era. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And keep growing the population as well, I guess. But mainly this, I think. Always this Almach. But how is it losing population if every time I look at it, it has maximum population? Look at this. That's 4 out of 4. I don't understand what it's losing. It's not losing anything, as far as I'm concerned. I kind of need another city, I think, because I need more production. So maybe we should save up. Okay, this can't be a city anymore. Yeah, like, it seems like these guys can be a city. There's still some room to grow over here. So it costs 1,000 to convert, so in 8 more turns, I guess, maybe even less, like 7 more turns were good. Okay. Event. A map of the heavens. The Empire's achievements in the sciences are already a matter of great pride. Now a bright, industrious woman hailing from the Empire's most renowned center of learning, Babylon, has presented you with an atlas of the heavens, dividing the stars into constellations. Their wheeling nature, once the domain of the gods alone, now approaches human comprehension. How should it be used? So militarize, sharing this with our Empire's armies could give an edge in exploration. So it gives us range to our armies, or educate with adequate funding. The work like this should inspire a generation of artists and thinkers. And then science, we get a bunch of science, basically. I think we should get a bunch of science. And in 12 turns, we're gonna build this wonder. Let's hope we can build it by 11, so 12 minutes, 1 turn per minute. Let's see. I think I'm gonna wrap up this stream in about 10-12 minutes. Osmosis event, your civilization benefits from its proximity to others. Has gained 1 population. This is weird. This is like flip-flopping between population. This is the osmosis event, so we get a bunch of science. Trade expeditions, yeah. Talented traders and scribes master the languages of distant lands. Trade and commercial relations grow and flourish. By the way, is there any chance of BTTV emotes? Oh, yeah. What is that? Can you tell me about that? I'm pretty new to this whole Twitch streaming thing, to be honest. I have started to set up my profile, and I'm not there yet. So I can Google that, of course, but I think I know what you're talking about, but I haven't looked into that yet. The main thing I'm excited about is I can actually upload this stream then to the channel, so more people can watch it later. Because right now I haven't actually been able until now to record the stream, because I kept getting some converter error, and then the converter error wasn't being resolved properly, and also the quality of the video stream wasn't very good. Plugging with emotes. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll let you know maybe the next stream. By the way, next stream is gonna be on Monday, and we're gonna get Pavlo back, so we're gonna get a little bit of that sweet history commenting as well. The classical era is kind of his speciality as well, which is going to be pretty cool, what he's going to tell us about all of these religious rites and different ways of governance of this kind of ancient world. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. Yeah, so this is like a tiny island. As an event though, we could build a city on it. Oh, cool. There's an event on the sea. rhetoric. So we can build a theater, and then we can build a library, and then we can also build a holiday. Okay. Got some money from this wreck. Very nice. Lake Baikal. Look at that. Tales of Earth. The years are long and your great deeds many in number. There is thus grave danger that you and your people's most triumphant moments will be lost in time, like tears in the rain. So that none shall ever forget such shining accomplishments, the scribes of Babylon should commemorate them in a more official and permanent form. A grandly written epic to be passed down the ages. But how should yesterday's glories best be depicted? Either deify or humanize or canvas. So this gives us plus 50 faith on district. This gives us stability, and this gives us learning. Let's go learning. Okay, let's take a look up here. What do we have? This is the north. Let's get this osmosis event going. We're almost built the wonder, so I'm pretty excited about that. How are we doing with this? We're first. Look at that. Winning all the time. So we're actually very close to finally getting our influence point here, and we're also gonna get the final science star here as well. I think we're going for a science victory, guys. I'm feeling good about this science thing. Like, if you're the first one to get to nuclear weapons, I think you're pretty much done, right? I mean, obviously you still need influence and that sort of thing, so it needs a little bit of balance, but... Ooh, what happened here? The Empire is eliminated. Somebody killed someone else? Okay. Extending the reach of an empire by establishing a remote settlement in faraway region is an important step in cultural and commercial tension. Yes, this is what I want to do. I want to build a settlement on this island here. I can get there now as well. So how do you do that? Interpreters minus 10% on all resources. Money cost when buying a resource through trade. Provincial administrator plus 1 city cap. Knowledge of the world beyond the empire borders. This administrator engenders the citizens' deep respect. And then you can buy a quadrireme ship as well, which is cool. Okay. Era star unlocked. One of the scientists' stars has been earned. And that's the final one, actually. We can't get any more science stars. So we're going to start moving on quickly to the next era, I think. We need one more star to do that. Probably this one, right? One more district and we're done, actually. Literally one more district. We'll win after we build a wonder. That actually is true. I mean, at least I'll move on to the next era. Win. Wait, how much do you need to win? I'm just moving on to the next era, I think. Messenias have fallen as well. Oh, it's the same one, actually. Okay.
So now we have the Huns as neighbors. Raiders on horseback. It's going to be a challenge to put up with them.
I don't know about that, man. If that's gonna be a challenge, if they're like all the way across the ocean and they are raiders on horseback, doesn't sound that threatening to me. What's going on here? Oh, hi. Oh, this man is very well behaved for someone from the Huns. Has a really nice British accent and everything.
Maybe.
What does he want? Non-aggression pact. I mean, sure.
Your proposition is advantageous.
I want to share maps. That's what I care about.
Are you interested?
Ooh, they don't want my maps.
I refuse.
I'm gonna let this stir for a little bit.
I never thought you'd act this way.
we're rushing here a little bit so that we can actually get that wonder built. So that next time we start with like, hello, I don't like you. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like it, Sam I am. What is this guy doing here? I'm gonna go follow him. We're gathering all of these resources out in the Arctic and just kind of cruising along the coast here. I just want to see what's up there and then probably go back down, or maybe up here, up through this north place up here. Let's see. I only have one ship for now. I want to see what that guy is up though. I don't like him. You can upgrade this to Craduram actually if you wanted to. Siege tactics. Yeah, I thought there might not be anything useful here. Let's go over there. No, I don't want to declare war on the Huns. Oh, but the problem is that I can't come back now. Huh. Huh. Okay. And here we are. Here we are. We reached the end of the era. We are getting a little bit into one more turn territory, but what I want to do before I end the stream is I want to build the wonder. Okay, let's. World deed accomplished. You achieved the following deed. Build the wonder.
Impressive mausoleum. But I can't help wonder what sort of a sign it is when an empire spends more on the dead than the living.
So, right. Well, we accomplished today's goal. We built a wonder. We're going to start the next stream by choosing our next era. So by choosing the civilization in the medieval era, we can just maybe browse them a little bit right now. So we got Aztecs, Byzantines, Franks, Ghanaians, Teutons, Khmer, English, Mongols, Umayyads, Norsemen. These are all pretty cool actually. It would be nice to get some kind of like, yeah, like Aztec, like that's badass, or I don't know, Ghanaians. That's all about money. That's cool as well. Or like Norsemen. I mean, I live in Finland. Would that make sense, right? It's pretty nice flavor here going on. It's a little bit strange that you could go from Babylon to Mayans and then to Norsemen, right? So there isn't like actually any kind of like narrative coherence between these, but at the same time I kind of understand why. Is because these are really kind of just like a card with some bonuses that you get, and this way you keep every playthrough a little bit fresh. So you don't choose your you don't just choose your civ once, you choose it however many times there are eras, right? So maybe this is going to make our second playthrough quite different from the first one if we try to go for a completely different path. But we haven't even finished this one, so there's really a lot of good choices, right? And we are here first, and we were here first last time as well, so we're doing quite well I think we're gonna start next time by actually choosing a culture and by deciding which way we're gonna go next. So thanks everyone for tuning in for this stream. This was really fun. I hope you had fun as well. I certainly had a lot of fun. On Monday we're gonna have a historian again on our stream, so he's gonna comment a bunch about what we're doing and what's happening. I'm gonna look into that plugin for you, Nari. I think that's a really cool idea to have nice emotes going on. And good night, everyone. Have a good Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. All right. Bye, everyone.